And with the #1 overall pick in the 2023 draft, it should have been Stetson Bennett. It doesn't matter if he's 5'11". It doesn't matter if he's a 25-year-old rookie. It does not matter if my boy went to college for 6 years. 6 years and he still didn't get a degree. It doesn't matter if he's in his mid-20s beating up on teenagers in the national championship. He is him. He is a winner. That is the key thing. It's like whenever people attack Justin Herbert and say, oh, Justin Herbert isn't good because he's not a winner. Stetson Bennett's a winner. He won a national championship. Did Justin Herbert win a national championship? Didn't think so. Therefore, confirmed Stetson Bennett is better than Justin Herbert using idiot's logic. Okay, no, I'm kidding. But we do have Stetson Bennett here, and one of my subscribers did tell me to rebuild the Los Angeles Rams with Stetson Bennett. Actually, a couple of them did. But if you guys are interested in the channel and the rebuild, let me know if you do like it down below. Make sure you like and or subscribe. Let's try to hit 30 likes on this video. I would appreciate it. It significantly does boost the video, and it helps reach my video to other people if you do like it. But anyways, going over the team, we got Stetson Bennett and Matthew Stafford. So, some people are going to say, oh, we want Matthew Stafford to start for first. Here's the thing. They're both from Georgia, which is a good thing. But Matthew Stafford, huge cap hit. Also, another thing, Matthew Stafford will regress in Madden. And Stetson Bennett will only progress in Madden. I mean, he will progress for maybe like 4 years until he regresses because he's 25 years old already. But I cannot progress Matthew Stafford. And a lot of people will be like, oh, it's unrealistic if you don't start Matthew Stafford. Here's the thing, I can't do that because in Madden, it will just not benefit me, I don't think. But for right now, to keep the rebuild realistic, I'm going to claim him as the starter. Maybe at the midseason mark, we'll see how he does. If we have a winning record at the midseason mark, which I highly doubt we will have a winning record, then I'll keep him as the starter. If we don't, I need to develop Stetson Bennett as quickly as I can. But Cam Akers here as our starting running back, not even bad. A lot of people overhate on him. I don't think he's necessarily that good, but I don't think he's necessarily that bad either. Cooper Kupp is broken in Madden. Very, very good in real life, but I've seen him in Madden get like literally 150 receptions and 2,300 yards. It's ridiculous. Van Jefferson, Tyler Higbee, entire offensive line is garbage. Rob Havenstein, I don't even think he wants to be here anymore, and he's 30 years old. I did not know he was 6'8". Defensively, though, we got Aaron Donald. Yeah, Aaron Donald. That's all you need to know. Yeah. And Jordan Fuller, I guess he's kind of young. Yeah, 24, star dev. I can develop him. Yeah, so we have Aaron Donald. Nice. That's about it. I feel so bad for him because the rest of the team is garbage. Specialists, let's see what we got. Nobody. We got Aaron Donald. Nice. And Skoranek, I'm not going to put in the slot. But that's the team. Anyways, let's move into the midseason mark. And here we are at the midseason mark because we were 2-4, second in the division, and I already said it before. I'll say it again. I have to develop Stetson Bennett. Matthew Stafford's morale is already going down. He's already going down just from being here. You should have retired after that Super Bowl win, but at the same time, they did trade 2 first-round picks for you. But I would have been like, nah, that's y'all's problem. I'm out after that Super Bowl win. But anyways, scouting national focus, everything. Everything needs to be scouted. I need a new DB now that Jalen Ramsey's gone, and DB is the strength of the class, CB, whatever you want to call it. But let's see what we got for the players ready to negotiate, as my laptop sounds like it's a fire jet right next to me. Rob Havenstein can walk. Tomlinson shouldn't even be here. He's a rookie. At TCU, he's 5'8", though. Looks like DK Metcalf is going to sauce on him all year with the Seahawks. But he should have a 4-year contract because he is a rookie. Who is this guy, Nick Hampton? Should he even be here? He's a rookie out of Florida State. I guess whoever made these rosters, I mean, I made the rosters, but I didn't put them on 1 year's deals. I'm pretty sure you can't adjust the contracts. Yeah, that's interesting. Anyone else here with the contract? I don't even think I would want to develop Kobe Turner, but sure, just for the sake of the fans, the few Los Angeles Rams fans in existence, I'll give you a 4-year deal, and then that's it. And then who is this guy? Jonah Williams? No way. The actor? I don't know who Warren McClendon is. He doesn't even want to be here, so you can walk. Even if he is a rookie, he doesn't want to be here. Anyways, let's move in to the playoffs. And here we are finishing 5-12. I was about to say 12-5. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Bottom of the division, kind of expected. Don't know what else you want me to tell you. Stetson Bennett, ballin', baby. 85 pass rating is terrible. 30th best offense, 14th best defense, single-handedly by Aaron Donald. 2,700 yards, 15 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. 57% completion percentage is not good. We want to look at the averages because obviously the yards and the touchdowns, each of these guys only had a half season to play. Matthew Stafford was 6 for 6. That is terrible. Stetson Bennett did significantly better than Matthew Stafford. Okay. I mean, other than the completion percentage. And he still had a higher pass rating just because he threw more touchdowns than interceptions, but still. Cam Akers, 12 touchdowns, 3.9 per carry, 1,100 yards. Cooper Kupp, 1,200 yards, 10 touchdowns. Looking at it defensively, Ernest Jones, 132 tackles, actually pretty good. Tackles for a loss, 23 for Aaron Donald. Sacks, 22.5 for Aaron Donald, which I believe ties the record with Michael Strahan. 2 interceptions with Ernest Jones. Safeties on the team is 1 for Aaron Donald. 1 defensive touchdown for Richard something. Someone I believe told me that, whatchamacallit, TJ Watt broke the record. Is that true? No. It's not. Who is this? I don't know who this guy is on the Jets. I've never heard of him. But Michael Strahan, I'm pretty sure, is supposed to have the record. But yeah, someone told me. Yeah, TJ Watt had 22 as well. Was it 22.5? Either way, Michael Strahan, I believe, is the record holder, in my opinion. But anyways, also he did it in 14 games, and TJ Watt, I think, did it in 16. So let's move in to the offseason. Yeah, and the Eagles wanted a revenge and just got blown out by the Chiefs. 42-13, Chris Harris Jr. Wow, really? He signed with the Chiefs from free agency in Madden and then just won Super Bowl MVP? Okay, Joe Burrow wins the league MVP and Aaron Donald wins Defensive Player of the Year, but still goes 5-12. Please don't retire. Please, I'm begging you. You are literally the entire defense, and I'm not exaggerating when I say that. Any offensive upgrades? No, we're the exact same. Defensive upgrades. Okay, Tomlinson gets start F. That's nice to see, and Ernest Jones gets start F as well. I would like to keep Ernest Jones. He's actually pretty good in simulation, so let's move into the re-signings. In the NFC West, Casey Hayward signs with the Niners, okay, and Pete Carroll retires as a head coach, as always, in simulation. Let's see what we got for the players who get to negotiate, and... No, nobody wants to be here. Man, I don't want any of those guys that actually do want to be here. Let's move into free agency. After free agency, I picked up the only 2 guys who actually had interest in being here. Josh Allen and Cody Barton were both great signings. I think I might move this team into a 4-3 because it makes more sense. So let's move into the draft. And with my first pick, I'm picking up another TCU DB who's 5'10", 205 at a TCU, of course, and hidden dev, 90 speed, 92 acceleration, skills, A catching, A hit power, B man coverage. He looks pretty good. So now this is the team going into the next season. I really didn't have a lot of late round picks. I was missing a couple of my later picks. Maybe I got that wrong with Madden, but this is what we got for the team defensively. What was my DB rated? 73. Okay, that's not a bad pick at all. I'm definitely going to move into a 4-3 defense. I think that would just be a lot better for the team instead of a 3-4, especially now that we have, you know, some decent linebackers here, and I'm going to move Josh Allen into left end, and Aaron Donald can play as a rush defensive tackle as well, so it's not like completely screwed on the interior, so that's fine. We're going to do that. And then Cody Barton. Do I want Ernest Jones playing outside? I'll have Ernest Jones playing left outside linebacker, and Cody Barton can play inside linebacker. I'll be okay with that. So we're going to do that. And after that, I think the defense should be pretty good. But Matthew Stafford's contract, I'm just going to have to bite the bullet. I don't care about the guaranteed money. I'm going to have to I'm going to have to drop him. It just has to happen. Let's give him to who wants him and who actually like needs him. Jacksonville does not need him. I don't know why they have high interest. Patriots, really? Patriots didn't want him? If the Patriots want him, I think it would be fair just to get rid of the cap for like a 5th round pick. I think that would honestly be fair. Matthew Stafford to the Patriots for a 5th round pick is fair in my opinion. I'm going to need to get a free agency QB or else the AI will nonstop sign them and start bench Stetson Bennett. So mentor bridge QB, Andy Dalton. Sounds good to me. Another TCU player. Can't wait. As I keep getting them over and over. And also he'll boost the XP for Stetson Bennett. So this is what we got for the official offense, like what we got there. Defensively, this is what we officially got. It's improving. It's improving slowly but surely. I want Anderson to get Rookie of the Year, so let's move him up to the starting defensive back. And apart from that, I'm not going to worry about the specialist because we won't make the playoffs either way. But let's move into the midseason mark. Here we are at the midseason mark, as we are 3-3, surprisingly. 79 overall team across the board. Scouting, national focus. I would say offensive line, but I'm going to go offensive tackle here. And yeah, so offensive tackle, I meant to say I would say interior offensive line, but I think offensive tackle is a little bit more valuable here, and I can find interior offensive line in free agency possibly. That's what I'm hoping for, or maybe defensive line would work too for defensive tackle. Cam Akers, I'm fine with re-signing. He's not bad, and he's not even expensive. Tyler Higbee can walk. He's just too old. Jordan Fuller, I would definitely want back. 5-year deal for him. He re-signs. And then Van Jefferson, he's not bad, but he's not necessarily what I want. But at the same time, this is a pretty cheap contract. He's not bad, but I'll keep him here. Everyone else here, Andy Dalton. If Andy Dalton has an interest in re-signing and he doesn't retire, I'll re-sign him as a mentor. Let's move into the playoffs. Here we are in the playoffs, actually making it in the playoffs at 10-7. That's crazy. We're definitely going to lose the Niners in round 1, but I'm happy we made it to the playoffs. Stetson Bennett's terrible. 30th best offense. 7th best defense is what carried us. Not even 4,000 yards. 22 touchdowns to 14 receptions. Terrible ratio. And 88 pass rating is horrible. Cam Akers, 24 touchdowns, 4.2 per carry, 1,200 yards. Yep, that's pretty good, actually. Cooper Kupp, 1,300 yards, 10 touchdowns. Looking at it defensively, Ernest Jones, 121 tackles for a loss, 19 for Josh Allen. Sacks, 22.5 for Aaron Donald, 17 for Josh Allen is great. Interceptions, 3 for Cody Barton. Safeties on the team is 1 for Josh Allen. Defensive touchdowns is 0. Josh Allen should definitely get X Factor. Averaging a sack a game is crazy. But let's see what we got here against the San Francisco 49ers. And okay, 20-13. That is unfortunate, but that's a lot less of a blowout than I thought it was going to be. So let's move into the offseason. Colts beat the Eagles in the Super Bowl. Anthony Richardson wins the Super Bowl MVP. Bryce Young wins the league MVP. Aaron Donald wins back-to-back Defensive Player of the Years. But let's see what we got here for the roster upgrades, as we have offensively the exact same offense. Defensively, Josh Allen gets X Factor, and Anderson only has Star Dev, which is unfortunate. Did he not win any type of awards? He was the starter, too. No, he did not. 64 downs played, 7 tackles. Wow, unfortunate. That is quite unfortunate that he didn't get anything, because he was a high pick for me. But anyways, let's move into the re-signings. In the NFC West, Andy Dalton and Trent Williams retires. Okay, that's what I expected. Trent Williams retired for me in my Niners rebuild, which I'm about to post tomorrow. I haven't posted it yet, so hopefully you guys did enjoy that by the time you're seeing this video. Tyler Higbee really wants to be here, but I really don't want him, so he can walk. Same with everyone else. We have $69 million. Nice. Let's move into free agency. After free agency, I got free safety Kyle Duggar, left tackle Jedrick Wills, and right outside linebacker Isaiah Simmons. So big upgrades to our defense. We really need the upgrades on offense, but not a lot of people on offense were really interested to sign with us. So let's move into the draft. In the first round, I'm picking up right tackle Walter Quick out of Washington State. 68 speed isn't really quick, bud, but 6'5", 328, only normal dev, really sucks, but A awareness, A impact blocking, I thought he was good, but no dev really sucks not having on an offensive lineman. In the second round, I'm picking up defensive tackle Kailante Burrell, I believe is how I pronounce that. Pretty sure I butchered his first name, whatever. Alabama, 91 strength, 78 jumping, 83 acceleration, 6'1", almost 300 pounds, and hidden development is the big thing. And in the third round, I'm picking up left guard Eli Corbett out of Louisville, 6'4", 300 pounds, hidden dev, and 87 strength. Here we are after the draft. Looks like the AI picked up this guy named Fenton. Fullback? Wow. What would his rating be as a 86 speed? He could be a tight end if he has catching. Lead block? Can I move him to tight end? Would he just be a blocking tight end, or would he be actually a useful tight end? We'll find out. Let's see. He is a 61 overall tight end. Let's not do that. You're going back to where you came from, Nebraska, and fullback. So let's move you back at fullback, please. My bad. Just wanted to test some things. AI picked him up in the 6th round or something like that. Corbett's a 76 overall. Norwood is only a 70. Yikes. No boom. Can I cut him? Yeah, I kind of want to cut him. Yeah. Oh my god, I didn't know they were paying him that much. Get out of here. Didn't want no boom on my team. And it was also Quick that I picked up, not Norwood, but he's going to be there for now. Corbett seems like a solid pickup. We got a star fullback. Why not? Defensively looking into it, Burrell, not Corral. Burrell is a 73 overall. Looks like the AI picked up this guy named McDonald. So that's nice, I guess. He's going to be a depth free safety for us. Not really going to use him much, of course. And specialist, yeah, it looks like Burrell is going to be a rush defensive tackle. Isaiah Simmons is rushing off the edge. Interesting. Ernest Jones, I want to be the sub linebacker. Still need another specialist slot DB, but anyways, it's now time to move into the third season and the midseason mark. And here we are at the midseason mark, 2-4. Yeah, I got to change the offensive scheme. I understand my offense isn't good, but I got to change something. I changed it to Jacksonville's offense because I just wanted to try something new. Let me know down below what offensive playbook you use. A lot of people say Philadelphia or Kansas City, but sometimes if you have a really good offensive playbook, like whenever I use Tampa Bay and Kansas City, if I use Tampa Bay's defense but Kansas City's offense, the offense plays well, but the defense does bad. But if I do Tampa Bay offense and Kansas City defense, the offense does bad, but the defense does good. It's stupid. So I'm going to do Dallas again. My bad. I had to sneeze, as you can hear from the audio. God, that was a retarded thing to say. You know what I mean. Anyways, I'm going to go back to what I know, which is the Dallas playbook. They usually never score in offense, but somehow they win in simulation. I don't know what happens with that, but it does. Sure, let's get a receiver. I need a slot receiver. We're going to nationally scout the receiver position, and then we're going to see what we got for the players we get to negotiate. Top tier commentary right here, guys. Aaron Donald, you are staying here against your will. And he resigns. And then Ernest Jones, want back for 5 years. He's pretty good, young as well. And my right guard, this is not bad. I could use him as depth at least, so I'll do a 4-year deal. This is a cheap contract. I just love re-signing TCU players, as you can tell. And Bobby Brown, not bad. Not bad. Pretty cheap contract. Do I want him back? I don't want to pay him $5 million a year because I know he's probably not going to be a starter long term. Who is this? I don't need that guy. Byron Young. There's 2 Byron Youngs in this draft class, by the way. One from Tennessee and one for Alabama. But anyways, let's move in to the playoffs. And here we are atop the division in the playoffs. We went from the bottom of the division to the top of the division, coming off a loss to the Vikings. I don't know how. Either way, we're going to get bullied by DK Metcalf here. Stetson Bennett, well, actually, I changed the scheme. That's how. His pass rating still sucks. 24th best offense, 4th best defense is what continues to carry us. 4,400 yards, 32 touchdowns, 16 receptions. For every 2 touchdowns you throw an interception is not good. 89 pass rating. It was an 87, then an 88, now an 89. Eventually going to get to 100 after 11 more seasons. Cam Akers, 1,100 yards, 4.2 per carry. Only 7 touchdowns instead of 24 this year because we did switch up the scheme. Cooper Kupp, 103 receptions, 4,500 yards, 14 touchdowns. Looking at it defensively, Ernest Jones, 103 tackles for a loss. 21 for Josh Allen, sacks, 27 for Josh Allen, 24 for Aaron Donald. Both amazing seasons, and 10 for Isaiah Simmons is crazy. Too, as well, I'm not saying 10 individually for Isaiah Simmons is crazy because the other 2 had 24 and 27. I'm saying all together, all 3 of them had that many is crazy. I'm sure you guys could figure that out yourselves. I'm just stupid today, just like every video. Jordan Fuller, 4 interceptions. Safeties on the team is 1 for Josh Allen. Defensive touchdowns is 1 for Kyle Duggar. But let's see what we got here against the 10-7 Seattle Seahawks, who are second in the division. We stole the home field advantage from them. Let's see if it was worth it. It was 24-13 to face the 8-9 Packers. They're an 85 overall. We're an 84 overall, so we could lose this. It's crazy how they made it in at 8-9, and we beat them. Okay, here to face the 90 overall Eagles. We should get swept up, but I've seen it in simulations so many times where Cooper Kupp is just a god, so let's hope he is here. Here we are in Philadelphia. Already a 7-0 start, and I didn't even start the end game simulation. 14-0, 7-14. 7-21. What happened to our 4th best defense in the NFL, please? So, I mean, I'm surprised our offense has even put up 14 points, but come on, our defense should be better than this. They're just like, nah. Anyways, 28-31. Okay, we're getting there. Let's see what we got. 3rd down, make the stop. Nope, I guess I'm not making the stop. As it was a close game, but I didn't expect us to win. They're 90 overall compared to our 84 overall. Let's move into the 4th and final season. Jalen Hurts beats the Joe Burrow in the Super Bowl, not the Joe Burrow. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles beat Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals in the Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts wins the league MVP. Justin Herbert on the Raiders wins the league MVP. Jalen Hurts wins the Super Bowl MVP is what I meant to say. God, I can't speak. Ed Green is the new head coach of the Jets. I don't know who that is. And Josh Allen wins Defensive Player of the Year this time. 3 times in a row, Rams Defensive Player of the Year. Not Josh Allen, I'm talking about the Rams in general. I can't believe I have to explain myself so many times because I'm even confusing myself in my own videos. As a quarterback gets start ev, Quick doesn't get anything. Ian Thomas gets start ev, I guess. Cool. My fullback has start ev. Defensively, it looks like, wow, Isaiah Simmons didn't get anything. That is quite unfortunate. Our defensive tackle only has start ev. Man, we're going to have to ball out in free agency. Good thing we have so much money. Let's get to the re-signings. In the NFC West, nobody retires. That's okay, of course. Don't really mind. Let's see what we got, especially Aaron Donald. If he were retired right now, that'd be terrible. Tuta Atwell. Ian Thomas? I don't want him. Everyone else here can walk. Don't really care if Byron Young's supposed to have another year. Let's move into free agency. And after free agency, we got Rashawn Slater, Greg Newsome, Jalen Phillips, Chardavius Ward, Tim Patrick as a depth receiver, and a depth middle linebacker. So an amazing free agency since we had $129 million to spend especially. But let's move into the draft. So now I'm doing what the Rams do best, which is trading away their futures for veteran players. I'm trading away my next year's first, which is projected higher, so that's why I traded that one away, and a 6th-round pick for the tight end Travis Kelce. Yes, I traded for another elite weapon that's probably going to retire next year. But the Rams love doing stuff like this, so it is a realistic rebuild still. So now I'm trading away a 3rd-round pick for the center David Andrews from the New England Patriots to help solidify our offensive line. So now I'm trading away my 1st-round pick this year, my 2nd-round pick this year, and a 2nd-round pick next year for the right guard Wyatt Teller to help complete our offensive line. Now this is the team moving into the 4th and final year. We have an 89 overall, so it's definitely doable, but Stetson Bennett only got up to a 77 overall, so we don't know about that. Cooper Kupp and Travis Kelce are our elite weapons. We have Tim Patrick and Van Jefferson as depth, and I kind of want to get a 2nd-string running back for us as well. And then the team looks great on defensive-wise, especially in our secondary now that we have the 2 new defensive backs in Greg Newsome and Chardavius Ward. So let me go get my depth halfback. There should be an available one here. Jamal Williams, sure, that will work. So we're going to sign Jamal Williams. We're probably going to have to cut our player for our 53-man roster. And Jamar Gibbs is in free agency already. What a bust, dude. What a terrible pick by the Lions. This guy, sure, you can get cut. I don't care. Anyways, let's see what we got here in the roster. Make sure I refresh it so that way the AI can recognize that Jamal Williams is here. Please hit refresh roster and not Tim Patrick. I don't care about Tim Patrick. Neither do the Broncos, considering he tears his ACL every year. And yeah, it's recognized by the AI that Jamal Williams is here. So anyways, let's move into the 4th and final season and the playoffs. Here we are in the playoffs. Missing the playoffs at a 90 overall at 9-8. EA Sports. Pay to play. I understand I have Stetson Bennett, but come on, 14th best offense. The best defense in the NFL doesn't make the playoffs. The 24th point scored, so maybe that makes sense. The 3rd, okay. The best defense in the NFL is not... Defense do not win championships. Let's get that through our heads, guys. Defense does not win championships. I understand I had Stetson Bennett, but whenever you have the best defense in the NFL... Come on, bro. I built this stacked team for the final year and we missed the playoffs. Kelsey's probably going to retire. A lot of these guys are on their final contracts. I won't be able to do anything past this season. That was our season to make it happen, and it was just a miss. But anyways, guys, apart from that, I thank you guys all for watching. This was a failed rebuild. We couldn't make it past the conference championship, unfortunately. We had Stetson Bennett as our quarterback, and trying to develop a QB in Madden, unless they have Superstar Dev or X Factor, is virtually impossible. But anyways, guys, apart from that, once again, I do thank you all for watching. Let me know which team you want me to rebuild next, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.